and good morning, friends. Hello, hello, hello. How are you this morning? How are you doing this morning? We are in February. We're already in the second month of the year of 2020 that we all thought was going to be the best year ever. Yeah. So, how are you doing? No, really. Like, how are you doing? How's business going? I had we're always growing in business, right? What I find is one of the coolest thing about being an entrepreneur is that I'm always learning. I'm always growing. I'm always finding new things out. I'm always digging into things that I want to know more about. And yesterday I was having a really great conversation with my friend Steve Garvin he's the story architect, and I had what I feel like is a very profound moment for me. Like I feel like it was just an aha. It probably isn't something that I didn't know, but it was something that I needed to hear. And so I want to share it with you because I think you need to hear it today too. So what Steve was sharing with me is a model that he's put together he's created called the profit cycle. And he will explain this much better. I will be paraphrasing and oversimplifying. So Steve, I apologize for that. But really, I share this because I want to share the point that I got out of it. I actually got a lot out of his whole model, and it kind of my brain kind of started spiraling with new ideas. But the one point I got is that there's a life cycle, and there's a cycle that every business, product, idea, person, relationship goes through. And in a very oversimplified model, it starts with kind of the idea, the birth, and it needs to be that beginning needs to be nurtured. It needs to be cultivated. So it's kind of a growing analogy, a gardening or an agriculture analogy. It needs to be cultivated. And in business, and so I was thinking specifically about some projects that I was frustrated because they weren't further along. They weren't as far as I wanted them to be right now. Like I wanted it now. And what this was showing me is that we have to start off with the cultivating. Then after we've poured all of our time and energy and effort into cultivating, then that grows to maturity. And once we see the beauty of that maturity, then we can start to harvest. So in business, and specifically in this project that I was thinking about, I had just birthed a new project and I wanted to be harvesting. Well, that doesn't make any sense. And so it gave me pause and it gave me freedom and it gave me permission to go, I'm not behind. It's okay for me to not be over here harvesting. It's okay for that project to not be as far along as I had hoped. It's okay for not to be selling like hotcakes right out of the gate. It's okay because I'm still back here, maybe in between the culture and maturity phase. And what it showed me is not that, so I don't need to plan around harvesting. I need to plan on cultivating over here. I need to plan on what am I going to do to cultivate the heck out of this project and the audience around this project so that I can, they always talk about giving value and all the marketing and all the things that I need to do to cultivate this project. That's what I have to plan. Then it will, because of that, because of the blood, sweat, and tears that I pour into it, then it will grow to maturity. Then I'll be able to harvest it. I can't artificially expect this new idea to grow to a place of harvest. I'm not going to genetically modify my idea or my product or my business and get it over here to the harvest because it will not be a great product. It'll be stilted. It'll be not as robust as it could be. If I can pour all the stuff into nurturing this, that's going to make that project so much more successful. And again, to me, it's a simple concept, and I am oversimplifying Steve's whole model. So definitely go check him out. and he can tell you more. But this was just the part that was really profound to me. So now I know, I was struggling with, well, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Well, it's because I haven't nurtured it. I haven't cultivated it. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to now put a plan around cultivating and nurturing. And this, I really feel like this can relate to everything. Our entire business, looking at our business as a whole, looking at individual projects, looking at individual products, looking at relationships that we have in our business and personally, in personal projects. So just giving ourselves the grace for where we're at and being okay, recognizing that where we're at is a stage. It's not where we're going to stay forever because we're always in a cyclical movement. And what are we going to do? What do we need to do now in this stage where we're at to be able to go to the next stage strongly and powerfully? So my friends, I hope that helps you as much as it helped me. It's been rolling around in my head ever since my conversation with Steve. And it just has been very freeing for me and just a new paradigm to think through. So thank you, Steve. And for those of you who are trying to figure out how to cultivate that business, how to pour into your business, especially if you're still in that cultivating stage and you feel like you wish you were in the harvesting stage, I invite you to come check out the Scale Your Brain Mastermind. That's where we cultivate. I mean, that's literally where we are pouring into our businesses and getting the foundation, getting the root system, getting the structure of our businesses set so that we can get to maturity and get to harvesting, so that you can get there a lot faster. Now here's the thing, the next mastermind starts today, which I am so excited about. We have our first group call today, and so it's not too late. If you are interested, even if you don't get in today, if you're interested, let me know. Send me a DM, leave a message in this post. Let's get you into that group, because in 3 months you will have a root system, a foundation like you've never had, like you don't have right now. Like, we are going to help accelerate that. We're going to get you further down the road. We're going to get you a heck of a lot closer to maturity and to harvest. And I want to be able to do that for you in your business. So I'll put the link in the comments below as soon as I'm done here, but you can also schedule a call with me just so we can talk about if it's the right fit for you. I don't want you in the group if it's not the right thing for you. And I want to make sure that it's the right thing before you decide to cultivate that side of things. So certainly schedule a call with me. We can have a quick chat and make some decisions for you and see what's right for you and your business. All right, friends. Well, I've got a lot of cultivating to do. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Take care. Bye-bye.